Hello. How are you, Jack?
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Children are yet to come, so I'm waiting for the children.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and just speak with Vrindaban right now, just to maximize our time, because it is late here in the U.S. So we'll go ahead and get started. Vrindaban, do you have any announcements for us?
No, pardon. Pardon?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was probably a little confusing on my part. We're going to go ahead until your children arrive. We're going to start with Vrindaban.
So we are waiting.
And we're going to start.
Hello?
Right. We're going to go ahead and start with another site.
Okay.
Yeah. So Vrindaban, if you have any announcements, go ahead.
Vrindaban has a major announcement. Dr. Dayamurthy Nanda, do you want me to go and tell them about it?
Please go ahead, madam.
Okay. All right. Are any of the candidates there?
As of now, nobody is. They are in the wards, madam. They may come sometime little later.
Okay. All right. So we might meet them later, but we have we graduated from our CDEI program in March or April of this year. 6 candidates. All our 6 candidates passed, and I think you all met them. So that was a big thing for us, that all the 6 who appeared, they passed the exam, and they will be starting their internship. But the new batch, we have 100% increased them. The new batch, we have 12 people. So, and I met them for the first time this morning, and they are just very enthusiastic, very energetic, very motivated to learn. I mean, the environment was so much different, and they all want to work hard and be successful. And then I heard that there are 2 more people who want to join. So our program has really doubled. So I'm very happy about that. And the credit goes to the team at Vrindavan. And of course, Swami Dayamurthy Nanda, he's the head. And Seema, who is not in town today. And she's our senior CDI instructor. And then she has Malu, who was certified by the CDI last year. She is now associate instructor. So this morning, she conducted the classes, which I was very impressed. So I'm very happy to report that our CDI program is growing and doing very well. And Malu is really stepped up in place when Seema is out of town, and she's doing a great job. So Vrindavan deserves a applaud for a job well done.
Wow, congratulations. That's very exciting.
Yeah, congrats.
Yes, congrats.
Because it's the CDI that is going to change the face of diabetes in India, because they are so, and our standard is so high. That's why, you know, the IDF and everything, there's not a program like ours, because it's a whole 1-year program and a 3 months of internship. So I think we're very proud of our candidates and our team, and I'm very happy about that. So what is the
It's definitely something to be proud of.
So what is the status?
I would say that again, Dr. Gupta. Oh my God.
So what is the status with Haridwar?
Oh.
they are unable to. They say they are seeing us on online, but they are unable to connect. I try to connect to them, but they are also. I'm unable to connect with them.
Okay. All right. So if I could share one more news with you, our dear Dr. Artisha, and I think Dishana, you haven't met her, but she's another pediatric endocrinologist and from United States of Indian origin. She's not able to be here tonight because her parents were visiting from India, and her dad had a heart attack, so he was in the hospital.
Oh,
but he's doing well, so we want to keep him and in our prayers, and hope that he makes a very fast and very rapid recovery. So that's why she regrets that she couldn't be here tonight. So all yours, Jack.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep her in our thoughts and prayers. Like before, if you have any announcements, go ahead. But if you don't, go ahead and we can talk to one of your support group participants. If anyone has any personal questions, original questions, questions of any nature, we'd love to hear them.
I have something.
One more thing. Vrindavan, they have a community outreach program, and they're pioneer in that. Every month they go to remote villages and conduct this program. But this last month, and maybe Swami Dayamurtinand expand on that, they went to a business, I believe, and to educate the people about diabetes. So this was a shift from them, going from really villages and so forth to go to a business. And they must have done a very good job, because that business wrote a very nice letter, and they sent me that letter. So that was really a good thing. I mean, they just do a tremendous work. So Dr. Swami Dayamurtinanda, do you want to add something to that?
Well, one more thing, what I've observed is for the past some time we have not been meeting any celebrity or anybody of repute in our support group. Is it possible to arrange for some meeting?
Yes, definitely. I can try to do that. The difficulty is that it's hard to get a hold of a lot of people. So it's, but I'll keep trying. Have no worries.
How about getting a celebrity from India?
Yeah, I've been trying to get Wasim Akram, but he's quite the hard individual to get a hold of.
Does anybody else have any suggestions, a celebrity they would like to see?
The other thing is when Dr. Mahesh was telling you about that twin brother who's the vice president of an organization, Harshal or something.
Oh, Harsh, Earl Harsh. Gloria Harsh's son. You know that, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And so the go ahead.
Yeah, to Santosh Gupta, madam, the course is only for the nursing staff or for the doctors also? What you are telling?
Well, we have Swami Dayamurtinanda. You want to answer that? Right now, we are doing it for nursing who are pursuing their BSc degree.
Okay.
And if we get requested, by doctors, I mean, doctors are welcome. But the thing is that you have to be there to finish the course. and then do the internship. So for doctors, we will have slightly different curriculum, but we welcome everybody.
Okay. Is the messages available on net, madam?
No, not really, because there is a lot of hands-on. Okay. In other words, there is lectures, there are 12 modules. You can go, I can send you the link for our our program on the IDF website.
Okay.
And there are 12 modules that we teach, and then every quarter they have exams, and then they have hands-on, they have case studies, and have to do the case studies and do some PowerPoint presentation. So right now, it is more geared towards the institutions that have nursing schools.
Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Yeah, please link the mail to me, madam. I will send my mail ID.
Yeah, I will send you the link.
Okay,
yes, I will.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it looks like we have more sites right now, so I think we can split up. I haven't been with Vrindavan and KLES lately, so I'll go ahead and go with them. But Isabella and Dishana, you want to go with hardware?
Sure. Okay.
Okay, great. We'll do that. So, okay.
Go with Haridwar.
All right, so it looks like I'll be lucky to hang out with Vrindavan and KLES. So if Isabella, I'll leave it to you to connect with Hardware, and then you can invite Dr. Gupta and Dishana if you can.
Yeah. Sure, sounds good.
Do you have their names on Uvu?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, great. All right, well, I'll see everyone later.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Madam, can I introduce?
I think we're going to go with Jack.
Okay. Jack, today we have a boy named Vinod.
Yes. Oh, yeah, Dr. Gupta, are you able to disconnect? And Hardware, can you disconnect?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Yeah, so go ahead, KLES.
Yeah. Today we have a boy named Vinod. He is studying in 7th standard. He is studying in 10th grade. But he is a very bold boy. He comes alone from the 15 kilometers distance, and he is mentally very bold, physically also very bold. He always comes and with full of question banks. He always asks us, what is my HbA1c, what is my creatinine level, when I have to repeat my lipids level, when I have to repeat my all the other profiles, and he takes his own insulin. He knows the insulin names very well, and he adjusts his insulin dosages. And yesterday he was asking, I am mentally very fit because I never feel like that I have diabetes. He never feel he is having diabetes. So he is a very bold boy. Hi, Healthy. Hi, Hello, Jack. He wants to ask 2 questions to you. I'll translate it in English.
Oh, great. Thank you.
ನಿನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಹೈಪೋ ಪ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು ಈಗ ನಿನಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನು ತ್ರಾಸ ಆಗ್ತೈತಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವು ಇದು ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ರಿ ಆ ಸಿಕ್ಕುವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 45 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ನನಗೆ ಇದಿಲ್ಲದೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಏನು ತ್ರಾಸದು ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಹೇಳೋಣ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ಓದಿರಿ ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಹೇಳೋ ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ और क्या करला और नमस्ते
Namaste.
Namaste. His
Namaste.
question is that while taking insulin injections over the arm, whether to take with 45-degree angle or 90-degree angle, that is the one question. And being diabetic, he feels my health is very better and I can do very well with my diabetes. The question is, while taking injection to the arm, I have to take with 45-degree angle or 90-degree angle?
Oh my gosh, I've actually never been asked this before. I think, well, Vrindaban, do you have an answer to this?
Hello? Any?
No, hold on. I was gonna ask the question to Vrindaban. Dr. MJ or one of the nurses, do you know if injections to the arm should be taken at a 45-degree angle or 90-degree angle? Vrindaban, can you turn your microphone on?
No.
Yeah, Vrindaban, can you respond to that? Yep. Do you know if injections to the arm should be taken at a 45-degree angle or 90-degree angle?
90-degree angle.
Yeah.
Okay, 90-degree angle.
No, 90-degree. Even we suggest 90-degree angle only, but someone has told him near his home to be armed, they have to take on 45-degree angle. So he was with a little confusion whether on arm with 45-degree angle or 90-degree angle. But in our diabetes center, we tell to take 90-degree only.
It is the best. The 90 degree is the right.
Okay. Thank you. And Jack, he is telling self-care, that is importance of self-care mentally and physically. It improves his quality of life and it increased his social connections. He is telling if he is fit by both mentally and physically, he can mingle with the people very easily and he can share his experiences regarding his diabetes. So he is telling that.
Okay, great. Yeah. So I really just like to say thank you for the question. Ab kaise ho?
Who? Me? This Safura?
No, the boy.
Boy. Hindi ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ? Here. ನೀ ಹೆಂಗದೇನು ಕೇಳಕತ್ತದ? I am fine at him. I am fine. Sir, I am fine. I am doing well. I am doing well.
Matikum.
He doesn't know English and Hindi properly, so he is telling he is very fine. So any questions you want to ask to him?
Well, sure. Oh, does he play any sports?
Which sports you play? ಯಾವ್ದು ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಕತ್ತಾರ. ನಾನು ಕಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಬಡ್ಡಿ. He plays kabaddi. He likes to play kabaddi. You know
what
kabaddi?
is that? I've never heard of it.
It is a sports of Indian sport. It is 2 teams will be there. So they play. It is you are not seen the kabaddi play sport.
Yeah.
No.
No, it is a competition between 2 groups. Middle one line will be there. So from one team, one boy will go and catch the other team boy. If he crosses the line, then it means they have failed in that game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. I've heard. No.
Okay. Then anything much in
Yeah.
He is actually a very good boy and very innocent boy, always comes with the questions and always he'll be thinking about the diabetes management and how I have to share my experience with the other children. He always he'll be thinking and when he comes to our center, he make a list of questions. Whatever the queries he is having, he'll clear with us. He is that kind of boy.
Mm-hmm. Good. Can you ask him what his biggest challenge with diabetes is?
Pardon?
Can you ask him what his biggest challenge is with diabetes?
Yeah, 1 minute. ನಿನಗೆ ಏನಾರೆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಡಯಾಬಿಟೀಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಏನಾರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಏನಾರೆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಐತೆ ನಿನಗೆ ವಿತ್ ಡಯಾಬಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಶುಗರ್ ಇದ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಿಂಗೆ ಏನಾರೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ he feels with diabetes he can do anything, he can do his good education. He never feel like that he don't have any challenges. He can go with diabetes, he can
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he can do anything in his life. He is that kind of positive energy boy he is.
Does he have any inspirational message for the group?
Inspiration message.
Can you let him say it into the microphone, just to say it in his own language?
ನಿನಗೆ ಡಯಾಬಿಟೀಸ್ ಐತಿ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಮಂದಿಗೆ ಏನಾರ ನೀವು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನಿಸ್ತೈತಿ ಡಯಾಬಿಟೀಸ್ ಇದ್ದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿ ನನಗೆ ನಾ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ
ಎದ್ದೇಳಿ ಗುರಿ ಮುಟ್ಟೋ ತನಕ ನಿಲ್ಲದಿರಿ.
He is saying by Vivekanand to other diabetes children, arise, awake and not to stop till the goal is reached.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. And today we have one more girl with us, Safura. Safura, she is diabetic.
Oh, hello.
Hi. तू हिंदी में बात कर सकते हैं ना?
Hi, Safura.
Hi, sir. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Safura.
Hi.
Hey.
She will ask the questions in Hindi.
Great.
क्या तकलीफ है तुमको? This question पूछो. You पूछो.
What are something that I can do to change my attitude if I am feeling sad?
Vrindaban, do you have someone who'd like to answer that question?
What are something?
Well, if you go ahead. Well, yeah. Well, I at least I can try and answer that question. But Vrindaban, if you have someone who'd like to try to answer, that's good too. But in the meantime, I think that if you ever get sad or despondent about having diabetes, one of the things you can do is practice some sort of gratitude, which is just to be grateful for what you do have in your life. So that be friends, family, the support group, the ability to have insulin, food, water, shelter, any of those things in your life. If you practice gratitude, I think you'll approach things in life with a better perspective.
और क्या पूछना है पूछो हिंदी में पूछो हाँ कुछ नहीं मेरे शुगर हर बार ज़्यादा ही रहते हैं, इवन दो मैं खाने का वगैरह सब ठीक करती हूँ, वही मुझे थोड़ा चिंता होता है फिर क्या कैसे करने का, तो फिर वो मुझे स्ट्रेस होता है मेंटली करके कुछ
मेरी शुगर हमेशा ज़्यादा ही रहती है, मैं खाने में भी थोड़ा पच करती हूँ और
आई टेक माई इंसुलिन इंजेक्शन वगैरह लेती हूँ फिर भी ज़्यादा ही रहता है।
इंजेक्शन और इंसुलिन वगैरह लेती हूँ फिर भी मेरी शुगर ज़्यादा रहती है। वही चिंता रहती है मुझे कि शुगर मेरी कब कंट्रोल होने वाली है करके।
Are you able to translate that?
Yeah, she is asking a question. Always her sugars will be on higher side because she is having little family problem also. So always she thinks in home that she is having another 3 sisters and 1 brother. So father is a auto driver. He is a auto driver and mother is she does a tailoring job. Family she is having little problem with the family and economically they are facing some problems. Recently she passed her 10th grade, but she is very interested in doing education, but financially they are weak. So some of the organizations they have helped her to go for her education, further education. I think she thinks about her family and her financial status of the family. Maybe that is the reason her sugars are not coming to control. Always she feels that Papa means she is very burden to her family. For her insulin injections, we supply her both the glargine insulin and Actrapid, and we do maximum test also free for her. But then also she feels that I am burden to my family, how my father will go with other children education and all. So she'll be thinking that may be the reason her sugars will be not coming to control. Even though she does her diet plan and she goes to the college by walk. So how to come out with that? That is her question.
Yeah. So, that is, well, first, just let me say thank you for sharing your story and your challenges, and that's why we come to the support group. So first, I can speak from my experience in times of stress that does elevate blood sugars. So you'll have to adjust insulin appropriately and as necessary. So I would just encourage you to talk to your doctor or your diabetes educator or nurse or whoever is around who's educated to deal with this, to talk with them about how to adjust your insulin. And then second, I think the other issue you mentioned is like feeling as if you're a burden to your family. That's an issue that a lot of people with diabetes feel. And so I just want to say you're not alone in that feeling, and a lot of people have overcome that. And one of the ways people have overcome that is by, one is bringing family or friends to the support group so they feel involved in your care. And another way to do that is just in keeping them in conversation about diabetes at home. So they feel involved and they don't see you as, a burden, so to speak. And then a third way to do that is just to be in good control. I know that sounds like putting the burden on you, but, the best we can do is just to be the best people with diabetes we can. So we have to take care of ourselves. And if we do that, then we show other people that we're, very normal and can lead very happy lives just like anyone else.
बोल रहे हो तुम्हारे सब फैमिली में फिर दूसरे फ्रेंड्स का वगैरह सपोर्ट लेने का ज़्यादा सोचने का नहीं है ऐसे बोल रहे हो. And Jack, we tell her to do meditation, that is pranayama, what we call. But when she goes to do pranayama, no, her concentration, she cannot do concentration on that. she's a Islamic girl. She does prayers and all. But whenever she goes for prayers and she goes for the meditation, that what we call as pranayama, she cannot do more concentration on that. So sometimes she feels bad for that. So any suggestion from your side she can do to overcome that?
Yeah, but first, were you able to translate my whole message there? I can repeat some if you need me to.
Hello?
Yes, were you able to translate my whole message there?
I'm not
By my
sure.
response to her question?
I have to repeat the question?
No. I'm asking you if you were able to fully translate my response to her previous question.
Yeah, you can suggest her to overcome her thinking over diabetes. Is there any suggestion for her to do any other things like meditation and all, or to improve her concentration?
Sure. I don't, meditation has its many benefits, but I think the larger issue or I don't call it issue, but opportunity is to involve your family and possibly friends in the diabetes care. I would try that before focusing on meditation. I think that, and just doing the very basics, like to do the very basics of diabetes very well. So to watch your food intake, to give insulin when you eat, do some exercise, and check your blood sugar regularly. If you do those very well and you keep your blood sugars in range, then I think you'll have a better time with your family.
Okay, thank you. And in India, the carbohydrate count is not possible because every 10 kilometers the food habits and the food grains are changes. In your place, what happened? What you get everywhere, the calorie will be written over that packet. But in India, they can't do because the one thing is the poverty and the second is many people, they come from the village, they don't even I think they don't even know how to read. And here the Safura problem is also that only financially they are weak. So I think sometimes they take more of rice only. Maybe that is also the one reason.
Yes, so if people are having financial issues, then the cheaper foods are the ones that have more carbs in them. So that is more difficult. So you have to be on watch for that. Does she speak English, or do you speak English?
No, she speaks Hindi.
Okay. Were you able to translate my previous response to her question?
Excuse me, Jack.
Yes.
We have no time. We have limited time, so we can leave.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to move to Vrindavan shortly. But Kayla, yes, just make sure, I'm just going to politely ask that you do translate the response to the question so all the children in your support group can understand it. Because it's useless on my end if I say something and then they don't understand it at all. So please make sure to do that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. So Vrindavan, we're going to go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Oh.
Oh, I think they're totally out of time.
Oh. Well, now I feel terrible.
Well,
Hold on.
Jack, Vinod is having one more question to you.
Sure. Hold on real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, so are you out of time or are you running low on time?
You go ahead with Vrindavan.
Yeah. Actually, we have no more time.
Oh, okay. I am so sorry. I wish I had known. We would have talked with you first.
So
I apologize. That is my fault.
it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Well, tell everyone I say hello at Vrindavan. And if anyone has any questions, you can email me.
Okay.
So, yeah, tell Dr. MJ that he can email me.
No questions. We have
No questions? Okay. All right. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, bye.
Bye, Alex.
Oh,
Bye.
Bye. So, go ahead.
Yeah, he is asking, doing yoga is better or playing games in the school is better for the diabetes children?
I mean, it just depends person to person. I mean, trial and error. I'm not going to be one to tell someone to do yoga over, other activities. Personally, I've only done yoga once or twice, so I'm more acclimated towards, more, like other, like sports. So I would it's a personal preference. If the most important thing is to make sure that you're getting the exercise that you need. And if yoga does that for you, that's wonderful. But if it doesn't, then go ahead and try other things.
they also may be complementary.
Right.
Because I think yoga especially is really good for helping with stress. And for sort of calming the mind. So I think that could be very helpful in the sense of like what we were talking about earlier, with sort of being worried or, with anxiety kind of affecting your blood sugar.
Thank you.
So, I don't know if that helps.
And on 21st June, we celebrated World Yoga Day here in India. Oh,
okay.
So all of
Do you do yoga?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
It's quite the fad here in the United States.
Thank you. Can we leave now?
Oh, sure. Are there any more questions?
Sure. Yeah.
No
Any more questions?
No questions. Only 2 children are
Do you have any other children there?
No, only 2 have come.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I hope you have a, wonderful next month before we see each other again.
Yeah, any celebrities there next month? Any celebrities going to come next month?
I'm working on it. As of now, I don't have any confirmations, but I'll continue to work on it.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.